Well, it is Wednesday, and that means we have our plant and garden expert, Craig Hignight, joining us in studio, taking your plant and garden questions through the WQAD Facebook Live. We have 2 Facebook Lives going right now, so we are just on the ball today. We have so much going on with this. So let's start with Mindy. When is the best time to plant kale?
Kale should have been planted back in April, if it's the edible kale. If you're going for the ornamental kale, it isn't ready until fall, and believe me, it's ready now. We've got it running out our ears over at Wallace's right now, and with these cooler temperatures, it's really going to start coloring up. That's what really brings the color out in these cool season crops.
Jim and Jen want to know what your favorite fertilizer is.
Well, for the organics, I like the Espoma line. It's a very high quality. For the chemical fertilizers, personally I like Jack's fertilizer. It's actually the reformulation of the old Peters fertilizer that went away several years ago when they got bought out, and Jack Peters got the ability to go ahead and put Jack's on the market, an excellent chemical fertilizer.
Interesting. Virginia saying, when do I deadhead phlox?
Phlox should be deadheaded immediately as the flowers fade. Phlox has a really bad habit of making a lot of seed, and all those babies are going to come up kind of a gray lavender. It's going to revert to the original color of phlox. So deadhead immediately as the flowers fade.
Tracy's wondering where she can find a contorted filbert tree and when should I plant it?
Well, Evelina, the contorted filbert should be planted in the spring. As far as finding one, I think we might have had a couple this spring, but they never last long. You want to check, I would say, before Mother's Day to see if they have come in.
Jim and Jen also asking, what are some of the most fragrant bushes that you can plant in your yard for this zone?
Whoa. Well, some of the most fragrant are some of the older fashioned roses, the old Tropicanas, the Mr. Lincoln, the Peace have very good fragrance. The mock orange has shrub, that's a shrub that has very good fragrance. And personally, you know, for just a plant to have around, I really like the whoa, senior moment. You know, well, it'll come to me and I'll let you know in a minute.
Okay.
Sure, yep. Let's see, we've got Deb that says she recently trimmed her hydrangeas to 6 inches, but now there is a lot of new growth coming in. Should she trim them again this fall?
No, you got it just right. Good for you. I always tell people on those colored hydrangeas, you take them down to about 6 inches above the ground, forces out a lot of new growth from now until the garden shuts down. Those buds will be buried in the snow during the winter, and it should give you excellent color come next year. No more pruning until they come into bloom next year.
Okay. Juanita is asking, how do you know if a hibiscus is an indoor or outdoor plant when there isn't a tag on it?
Okay. First of all, the outdoor hibiscus are big. They have dinner plate size blooms. The tropical hibiscus that we take in the house, normally about just 3 to 5 inches across. The tropical hibiscus has a very dark, glossy leaf. Looks a little bit like a maple leaf, actually. The perennial hibiscus outside have big stems like broomsticks. The tropical hibiscus have stems more the size of your index finger.
And from Tammy, my irises are done blooming. Should I cut them down now, or when is the best time to do that?
I'd wait and do that cut back when they finally get frosted in the fall. Remember, they're putting food down for next year's bloom right now, so let it stand until Mother Nature shuts it down.
We have many more questions. We're going to take just a quick commercial break. Get your questions in the comment section of the WQAD Facebook Live. We'll get more questions answered right after this.